So the next question asks us to identify a simpler version that can be used to answer the same type of problem. And we see here that we were able to determine what the answer was and how many ways can three people be lined up for a picture. Because we know it wasn't a selection problem as in part C, and figuring out how many ways 15 people could be lined up would be more complicated than figuring out how many ways 11 people could be lined up. And we're not trying to select 11 from the 15, so of course the correct answer is B. And we wanted to do a demonstration of why there would be 6 ways. So let's go back to our whiteboard, and we want to figure out the different ways that 3 people could be lined up for a picture. So on the whiteboard, let's see, we have person A first, then person B, then person C. Or we could say we're going to do person B first, then person C, then person A. Or we could say we're going to do person C first, then person A, then person B. Or we could say, let me draw another. That we would have person A, person B, person C, and then we can switch the orders of the other 2. We could say instead of having person B next, we'd have person C, then person B, or person A, then person C, or person B, then person A. And all together, our options would be either to have A, B, C, B, C, A, C, A, B, A, C, B, B, A, C, or C, B, A. Question, it says they give us a problem, and instead of trying to actually solve the problem that's listed, they want us to find a simpler problem and then solve the simpler problem. So the original problem is using 24 of the letters of the alphabet. How many 2-letter codes can we form if we are allowed to use the same letter more than once? Note that BG is different from GB. Which of the following is a simpler version of the problem? And we were able to identify that D is the correct answer using 3 of the letters of the alphabet. How many 2-letter codes can we form if we are allowed to use the same letter more than once? So 3 letters, and we want to make a code using 2 of those letters. So I'm going to go to my whiteboard. Let's clear off what we had before. And let's take a shot at this one. Okay, so we have 3 letters, I think it was. A, B, or C are our choices, and we want to figure out how many 2-letter combinations we can make with this. We can have A, B, or A, C. We could have B, A, or B, C. We could have C, A, or C, B. And what else could we have? If we go back to the problem, it does say that we can use the same letter more than once. I don't know if you can see it right here, but we can use the same letter more than once. So let's go back and look. We could use an AA, we could use a BB, we could use a CC. And then how many 2-letter combinations do we have? We have 3 squared, or 3 times 3, and that means we have a total of 9 combos. Please let me know if the video helps, or if you have any more questions, I'm happy to answer.